Hello guys, Gabriel here. It's the beginning of March and you know what that means. Time to check out the best video games that are coming out this month. This is going to be a great month for gaming with lots of gaming releases from top publishers and developers. We'll be taking a look at the most highly anticipated titles from Resident Evil 4 Remake to the early days of Bayonetta the Witch. So sit back, relax, and let's get started.
Fatal Frame: Mask of the Lunar Eclipse is a survival horror video game developed by Tecmo Koei and Grasshopper Manufacture and published by Nintendo. The game takes place in a mysterious and abandoned mansion on Rogetsu Isle, southern Japan. During a festival, 5 girls mysteriously disappeared. The girls were eventually rescued by a detective, but all of them have lost their memories. The story focuses on a 17-year-old girl named Ruka. Sometime after being rescued, Ruka and his sister decide to visit the island again in search of some memories. The story progresses and the girls will find different clues on old newspapers, notes, and a series of spirits. Players will need to utilize the Camera Obscura, an iconic tool from the Fatal Frame series, to repel ghosts and permanently lock away their energy by taking pictures of them. Over the course of the game, the girls will have to arm themselves with stronger lenses and replace the film rolls to be able to control the most formidable identities, while also making use of the camera to shoot things that the human eye can't detect, in order to uncover clues which will help them to uncover their frightful past. This frightening story is scheduled to be released on March 8th for PS5, PS4, Xbox One, Xbox Series XS, Switch, and PC. Bayonetta Origins: Cereza and the Lost Demon is an interactive storytelling experience for the Nintendo Switch. This game takes a unique approach by blending elements of action, adventure, and horror genres as it follows the journey of Cereza, a young witch who would come to be called Bayonetta. Cereza, alongside her very first demon, took an exciting journey into the forbidden Avalon Forest. All of this to find a power that could potentially save her mother. Along the way, she encounters various characters, allies, and enemies as she unravels the mystery of the lost demon and her destiny. You will be able to explore, fight, and solve puzzles as they progress through the story, playing as both Cereza and the demon. You'll be able to customize them as well as their weapons. With its unique blend of genres and intense action, Bayonetta Origins: Cereza and the Lost Demon is an unforgettable adventure that will keep players on the edge of their seat. The game will be out on March 17th for the Nintendo Switch. You ever picture yourself playing as Death, the CEO of Death Incorporated? Well, me neither. Have a Nice Death brings that and more. The game is a 2D action roguelike, and like most roguelikes, the overall is to complete a perfect run, making your way through puzzles, enemies, and obstacles. In Have a Nice Death, you take the role of a busy Death whose workers have gone wild and messed up the balance of souls. To get everything back to normal, you must show your workers how the work is done. The gameplay is designed to be challenging and rewarding, with a variety of seconds and fancy weapons hidden throughout the levels. The game also features a unique soundtrack with a haunting and melancholic tone. Have a Nice Death is an enjoyable game that will challenge even the most experienced player, having to complete every single level within a single session. Good luck with that. The game launches for Nintendo Switch and Steam on March 22nd. Storyteller is perfect for those gamers who claim to be creative. Storyteller is an upcoming video game that is set to be released on March 23rd. The game is a story-driven adventure that allows players to create their own unique stories by creating their own characters and settings, or even retell legendary stories such as the Adam and Eve one. Players will be able to explore a variety of different settings, such as a magical forest or a dystopian cities, and use their imagination to craft their perfect story. Through choices made in the game, players will be able to change the course of a story and ultimately its outcome. The game also features an extensive character creation system, which allows players to design their own characters and customize their personality and traits. In addition, the game features a wide range of puzzles and challenges, as well as an immersive soundtrack, making Storyteller a truly unique experience. Storyteller is sure to be an exciting game for players of all ages. Players with Nintendo Switch and PC will be able to build their own stories. Now, the real question here is, how good are you at rewriting stories? Before we wrap things up, let's talk about one that's gonna make a lot of people happy. Resident Evil 4 Remake. Resident Evil 4 Remake is the highly anticipated remake of the classic survival horror game that originally came out in 2005. This remake is set to bring a more immersive, modernized experience for fans. The game player follows Agent Leon S. Kennedy, who faces several enemies in a mission to save Ashley Gresham, daughter of the President of the United States. Players will be able to experience the horror and tension of the original game in an all-new way with upgraded visuals, enhanced audio, and improved gameplay. The game will feature new and updated enemies, weapons, and puzzles, as well as the return of the classic Resident Evil cast, such as Ada Wong, as well as civilian Luis Serra and the antagonists Vitores Mendez and Ramon Salazar. The game will have new locations and a new cooperative mode for players to enjoy. With a release in March 24th, players with PS5, PS4, Xbox Series XS, and PC can look forward to experiencing the horror and tension of Resident Evil 4 in an all-new way.
And that's all for today's video, guys. We hope you enjoy our look at the best video games coming out later this month. Let us know in the comments below which of the games you're most excited about and which video games you would like to see for a video for April. Don't forget to check out our website to see the full game release list. This is Gabriel, and I'll see you next time.